Would you like to join me down on the mat? We'll make a start. Let's begin our practice this morning. Just taking a moment just to get comfortable. Start to allow your body to sink down towards the ground. And become aware of your breathing. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And slowly scan down through your body. Just noticing how all the different parts of your body are feeling this morning. And then bring your awareness into the activities in your mind. Be aware of whatever thoughts are in your mind this morning. Even if those thoughts seem really busy, if your mind's already really busy, don't try and block any of those thoughts out. Don't try and deliberately slow your mind down. You probably couldn't do that anyway. Be aware of those thoughts, but rather than engaging with them, make the decision to leave them where they are just for the next 45 minutes. Rather than focus on those thoughts, bring your awareness back to your breathing. And follow the breath as it comes in and goes out. And finally, take a moment to set your intention for this morning's practice. And to remind yourself of your motivation for taking part in this practice this morning. So let's start to bring some movement into the body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles, circle your wrists. Stretch your fingers out wide and point your toes. And then clench your hands into a fist and pull your toes back towards your shins. Relax your hands, relax your feet. Slowly turn your head from side to side. And then relax your neck. Allow your head to rest on the mat. Bring your feet up off the ground, bend your knees. Hug your knees into your chest. I'm gonna sneeze, sorry. Sorry about that. There'll be another on the way in a minute, I'm sure. I told you. Extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Point your toes, straighten your legs. And take both of your hands over onto your left leg. And keeping your right leg straight, just lower it down to the mat. Just let your heel touch the ground. And then raise it back up again. Take your hands over to your right leg. Keeping the left leg straight, lower it down. Just let it touch the ground. And raise back up again. Take your left hand back onto your left leg. Pull back on both legs. Pull your toes back, push your heels up. Keeping your legs as straight as you can. And then point your toes up. Pull back again. Ease the tension off, relax the ankles. Allow the knees to bend, bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Knees and ankles together. Extend your arms out to the sides. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Inhale back to the centre. And exhale over to the right. And inhale back to the centre. Bring your arms into your sides. Turn over onto your side. Push up onto your knees towards the back of your mat. I'm going to take the left foot forward onto the flat of the foot. Bring your hips forward and down. Raise your arms up. Bring your palms together. Lower down so they're in front of your face. Bring your forearms together as well if you can. And stretch back. And then bring your body forward. Lower your arms down. Straighten your left leg. Come up onto your heel. And bring your hands so your fingers are pointing backwards. And bring your weight forward. Raise your arms up. Lower down to shoulder height. And turn your chest round to the right. And bring your left hand down onto your thigh. And stretch over with your right hand. And then lower your right hand down to the ground at the side of your body. Raise your left hand up and stretch over to the side. And lower your left hand down. And bring your left foot back in. Walk your hands back. Take your right foot out onto the flat of the foot. Bring your hips forward and down. Raise Raise your arms up. Bring your palms together. Lower them down in front of your face. Bring your forearms together if you can. And stretch back. Bring your arms forward. Lower down to the ground. And shift your weight back. Taking your right leg straight onto the heel. And if you can, bring your fingers to point back. And bring your weight forward. Raise your arms up. And then lower your hands down to shoulder height. And turn your chest round to the left. And bring your right arm down onto your thigh. Take your left hand up and stretch over. Lower your left hand down. Take it down to the side of your body. Reach up with your right hand and stretch over. And lower your right hand down. Draw your right foot back. And bring your hands in underneath your shoulders. Let your belly sink down. Raise your chin up. Come into cow. And arch your back. Bring your chin in. Come into cow. Relax your back down. Curl your toes under. Straighten your legs and push your hips up. So come into downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to the front of the mat. Come into forward fold. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Keep your right hand high, bring your left hand down onto the thigh. Side bend over with your right hand. Reach up with your right hand, bring your left up to join it. And lower your right hand down. Side bend over with your left. Raise your left hand up, bring your right hand up to join it. Take an inhale and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. And step back across your mat. Turning your toes out. Turn your toes forward, sorry. Nice wide stance. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Lower them down to shoulder height, palms facing down. And turn your left foot out. Look out over your left hand into warrior two. And bring your right arm forward. And raise your hands up so we're in warrior one. And bring your palms together, lower them down to the heart. Straighten your left leg. Bring your chest to point forward. Just turn your right foot out slightly, take the weight over onto your right thigh. And then transfer your weight over to the left. Bring your hands down. Turn your right foot onto the ball of the foot. Let your hips sink down in runner's lunge. And put your right foot back down onto the heel. Push down with your left foot, bring your body up, toes to point forward. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And lower down to shoulder height, palms facing down. Turn your right foot out. Bend your right knee. And let your hips sink down into warrior two. Bring your left arm forward, turn your chest and shoulders. Raise your arms up to warrior one. And bring your palms together, lower down to the heart. Turn your chest and shoulders. Straighten your right leg, turn your left toes out slightly. Take the weight over to the left side. Transfer your weight back over to the right. Bring your hands down. Left foot onto the ball of the foot. Sink your hips down. And turn your left foot back onto the heel. Push down with your right foot. Bring your body up. Toes to point forward. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower down. Toe and heel your feet in. And when you're ready, come back up to the front of your mat. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on your left foot. And then on your right. Push your hips up to downward facing dog. And bring your chest forward to plank. Lower down to the mat. Feet onto the insteps. Push up to cobra. Take your weight back onto your heels. Stretch out in front. Bring your chest forward. Walk your hands in. And come to seated. Take your left hand over onto your right knee. Right hand to the ground behind your back. And twist to look back over your right shoulder. Relax slightly, but keep your left hand on the knee. Take your right hand out to the side, palm up, reach up and stretch over. And then let go of your knee, take the left hand out to the side. Stretch over with your right, bringing your forearm down if you can. And raise your right hand up, push up with your left. Lower your right hand down. Your right hand over onto your left knee. Left hand to the ground behind your back. Twist to look back over your left shoulder. Relax slightly, keeping your right hand on the knee. Left hand out to the side, palm up. Reach up and stretch over. And take your right hand away, reach out to the side. Side bend over. Coming down onto your forearm if you can. And then reach up with your left hand, push up with your right. Lower your hands down to the sides. Take both feet out in front. And bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body, palms facing down. And bring your heels up towards your buttocks. Push down through the soles of your feet, lifting your hips up. And then lower your hips down. Bring your feet up off the ground, hug your knees into your chest. Extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Point your toes, straighten your legs, and pull back. Ease the tension off, relax the ankles. Allow the knees to bend. Bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides. And cross your right leg over the top of the left leg. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the right. Inhale to the centre and exhale over to the left. Inhale back to the centre. Take your right foot down to the ground. Left leg over the top of the right. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the right. Inhale back to the centre. Take your left foot, place it at the side of the right. Relax your knees out to the sides, bringing the soles of the feet together. And then extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart, relax the toes out to the sides.